Ugh. If you want to figure out whether or not you need to clean your apartment, turn on your filming lights and just look at your floors and be like, yep, it's time. Hey, it's Chrissy, and you're probably wondering, you're not vlogging, you're in your apartment. What's going on? Today is our very first recipe video, yay! And what better way to start out than by showing the internet how to make nachos. Oh, but not any kind of nachos. We're gonna make a really large bowl of nachos that's gonna fill this bowl. So a little backstory behind this. Our friend Steve has his wedding reception tomorrow, and Dan and I were trying to figure out what, because it's a potluck, we were like, what are we going to bring to this wedding reception? And we've always joked about making a giant bowl of nachos inside this, which is actually for like cold beverages. You fill it with ice, you put your beers in here, they stay nice and cold. So that's what it's designed for. So we have never used the useless silver bowl that sits above our stove. But we are tomorrow. So I guess it's kind of hard to tell over camera how big this thing is. It might not look that big to you, so I guess we can get a couple points of reference. Let me go grab some stuff, hold on. Okay, so as a point of reference, here are Duffy and Friends, and let's see how comfortable they fit in the bowl. Here we go. So as you can see, this one bowl holds Duffy and all of his friends. So that's one point of reference. And if that isn't realistic enough for you, let's try something else. All right, ready, buddy? Come on. Here's an actual cat. He's gonna go in the bowl. Oh, no, he's not. Boop. Well, we tried. It was for science. So what we're gonna put in them was we're gonna do chips, and I'm gonna try to see if we can do multicolored chips. It depends on what we have at my grocery store. Then we're gonna top them with cheese, nacho cheese. And the easiest way to do this, since we have to assemble this away from home at a fire hall, is we're gonna do Velveeta dip, because who doesn't love Velveeta? A lot of people, that's right. But I love it. So we're gonna do Velveeta dip because I can microwave it, and they should have a microwave at this fire station, I hope. On top of that, we're gonna put Cafe Rio style pulled chicken, black beans, maybe slices of avocado if the grocery store has ripe avocados. It's really a crapshoot with those. What else? Fresh made Pico de gallo salsa, which is what I'll be doing today, and some scallions, and I think, oh, we'll probably do some sour cream on top, and I think that should be everything. So, to the store. Okay, I'm back from the store. I've got all the stuff I need for giant nachos. So, I mean, we have 6 pounds of cheese, we have 60 ounces of tomatoes, 4 pounds of chicken, probably 5 pounds of tomatoes, another pound of onions, 2 pounds of beans. I lost count. Dan will probably do the calculations tomorrow, but there it is. So I'm gonna put this away and we're gonna make some pico. Okay, so we are ready to start chopping some stuff up. I've got my tomatoes, I've got my onions, I have my limes, I have a bowl to put everything in, I have my juicer for the limes, I have a trash bag, and you'll see why I need that in a minute, and most importantly, I have a brew. Cool, let's start chopping some stuff. Start with onions. And you want to do these as small as possible, because you know how some people get about their onions. You're like, I don't like big chunks of onions. So you want to do these really, really small, so that people are like, oh, there was onions in that? Well, I don't like onions, but yeah, really small. Onions, why you gotta do me like that? Now it's time to do our tomatoes. So I've got 1,000 of these guys. And first of all, what's important is that you take off the stickers and wash them. And second of all, the one thing to remember when doing pico de gallo is that you kind of just want like a very pure tomato in there, none of the stuff in the middle, because it's a little watery. Oh, these smell good. So what I just do is I just cut right in half, right through the center, and then straight into my garbage bag over here. I'm just gonna scoop out the inside Yay! I'm gonna do the same with the other one. And then just dice these up really small too. If you want, you can cut that out, but honestly, it's so small that, and I'm gonna cut these so small that maybe no one will notice. Just kidding, they'll probably notice. You can actually do these a little chunkier than the onions if you want. Or that's what I'm gonna say, just because I'm lazy. Then throw this in your bowl. Do that with all of your tomatoes, every single one. Cool, so that's done. So before I juice my limes, I'm just going to add a little bit of salt, probably like less than a teaspoon. You've got to remember that we're gonna have like a whole bunch of salty things in that bowl already, salty chips, salty cheese. So you really don't need that much salt in here. And after that, you just wanna stir everything around just so that the tiny little onions get mixed in with those tomatoes. Oh man, I hope the lid fits on here when I close it, because I don't have too many storage thingies. But this is a lot of pico de gallo. The ratio so far looks pretty good. You kind of want there to be like 2 to 3 times as many tomatoes as there are onions. Unless you don't like tomatoes, then go ahead and reverse it if you like onions more. You know, there's really no rhyme or reason to this, and I'm sure there's a right way, but I don't know what it is. So do yourself a favor, just lift up your bowl, look to see where the onions still are. There's like a big concentration over there, and then kind of focus on those areas to get the onions equally distributed. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna set that aside for now. I'm gonna grab my juicer. I have this type of juicer where it kind of like sits on your tabletop. You put it down like here and you squeeze like that. But a squeeze juicer will work just fine. If you do use a squeeze juicer, you can just squeeze right on top of your bowl. Don't worry about like putting it into a separate bowl or something. All right, so I'm gonna use 6 of these little guys and we're just gonna go ahead and squeeze them. So all you gotta do, cut it in half, well, roll it around really quick just to get it juicy. I learned that from the Food Network. Cut it in half. Oh, these are hard. This is gonna be really hard. And just take whatever juicer of your choice, twist or squeeze, whatever you got. I use about 6 of these or 1 for every 2 tomatoes. All right, if you haven't already, just go ahead, pour your lime juice on top of your mixture here, and then you're gonna give it another stir. Make sure everything is equally distributed. Cool, and for good measure, I'm just gonna taste it before we pop it in the fridge. Yep, that's good. If you want it to be spicy, you can add like a diced jalapeno in there. But these are for like a big party, so I want them to be as user-friendly as possible, so I'm not gonna bother doing that. You could use more salt, but again, they're gonna be covered in Velveeta tomorrow, so it's really okay. Obviously, it is missing something. It does need the cilantro. I'll fix that tomorrow. So I'm just gonna put the cover on this. Cool, and that's probably the biggest thing we had to do tonight. Cut all these veggies up. This can go in the fridge. It'll be great tomorrow. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get the chicken ready for tomorrow. This isn't actually a necessary step to put the chicken on to marinate the night before, but I'm doing it just because this has to go into the slow cooker at like 6 in the morning, and I'm not gonna wanna do anything at 6. As I said earlier, this is a Cafe Rio style shredded chicken. Cafe Rio is a Chipotle type restaurant. I think it's originally from Salt Lake City, but they had one across from my school when I was living in Las Vegas. It's like Chipotle, but it's better. They have a bigger menu, they have a wider variety of stuff, and the best part is they have freshly rolled flour tortillas, which are the best thing on earth, but it's to die for, quite literally, because it is not healthy. So this is a recipe I found on Pinterest, so I'm gonna post that below and you can just watch me put this together. Cool, well it's midnight now and I'm kind of tired, so I guess I'm gonna try to go to bed. Everything is ready to go for 6 o'clock in the morning. I have the crock pot right here. All I have to do is dump the chicken, pour it right in. The other things I have to do are pretty small, like this little, washing the beans will take about 5 minutes. It'll take like another 5 minutes to just stir some milk into some sour cream. And then I just have to run to the store, buy some cilantro and some scallions. As long as I don't sleep super long, no promises, I should have plenty of time. Should be fine. Famous last words. Okay, well, I'll see you at 6 a.m. for the chicken dump. Good night.